Well, good afternoon. This is Woo from Woo's Creations. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK. I currently live in Wales. Today we're going to be making a sunflower card. As you can imagine, we could all do with a bit of sunshine in our lives at the moment. So we're going to pop this card together. I've cut out as much as I possibly can for you to make it a bit quicker. So here we go. So we're going to be using the Celebrate Sunflowers stamp set, and we're just going to be using the Let's Celebrate You as a sentiment for the inside of the card. And on this stamp set we're going to be using this strip here with the little detail in the middle. It's beautiful, and I'm going to be making like a rainbow with it. I've also cut out of some foil paper which is available in the main catalogue. I've cut out birthday wishes. And then from this die set from the sunflowers, I've cut out a gold foil sunflower, and I've cut out the shape of the sunflower from the card front that we're going to be using. So I'll just show you that now. So here are our, oh, excuse the little bits flying everywhere. So birthday wishes, and then we have a gold, a copper foiled, I don't think copper's in the main catalogue, but the metallic foils, they're all beautiful. Then I've cut this. Now this foil piece is 10 across by 14, and I've cut out the middle because you're not going to see it by the time we've layered it up. You won't see the middle of that anyway. This will be the piece that shows the rainbow for the front. This is our cardstock in Magenta Madness. Oh yeah, that's Pumpkin Pie, and this one's Magenta Madness. Piece of white scrap to do our rainbow on, which we'll do together in a second. And then this is some scraps that I've got from the foil and the rainbow paper, and some Magenta Madness paper as well. And also pumpkin pie for the back of the card as well. So, the inside of the card, sorry. So pop that out of the way because we don't need that straight away. And I'll pop these to the side so they're safe as well. Only thing to say about birthday wishes is they've got the letter I, which obviously has a dot separate. So just be careful when you're poking them out that you keep hold of the dot for the I, because I have currently lost a couple. So I've had to find something else. But we're all right because it's the right size and shape. Okay, so let's quickly choose our colours. So the colours we're going to use are Real Red, Pumpkin Pie, Magenta Madness and Crushed Curry. So let's get started. Okay, so start with a red across the top. And I'm just going to find my little chamois and give it a wipe because we don't want to cross-contaminate the colours. Then I'm going to open the Pumpkin Pie, and then we shall stamp Pumpkin Pie next and clean off the stamp again. And we'll go for Magenta Madness now. One more actually we could get away with, because you're not going to see most of it, but I like to cover it all because I like to have the scraps from the edges to then do some scrappy cards and things with. Never throw your scraps out. I don't. Even quite thin ones I keep sometimes, because you never know what sort of gaps you're going to be filling with them. So there we go. Right, finished with that now. Just pop that away. So the dimensions for the front of the card, just while I put these away, are because the card base is 10.5 wide, 10.5 wide by 14.5, so 29 in total by 14 and by 10.5. So then we need to layer it up. So the next piece then will be the foil, and the foil is 10 by 14. And then the pumpkin pie that will go on top of there, you'll see in a second, is 9.5 by 13.5. So this will go on top of there. So we need to cut down this. So let's just cut the edges off. So it'll be, what do we say, 9.5, didn't we? So then you end up with little scraps. Keep them. I love keeping my scraps. I might even use that one. It's nice and wide. So then we take this, and this is where I think it would have been handy to have the sticky back paper that Stampin' Up do when you cut out the sunflower and birthday wishes, because you can cut them out and then just peel the back in and stick them on. Whereas at the moment it's a case of glue, and I'm not great with glue. I just have to say it, I'm not that great with glue. Now I did make a little mark on the top. Once I cut it out, I marked the top where the top would be on the card, so that I wasn't spending all my life going like this trying to find the middle. So once you've found it, pop it in. See, fabulous. So okay, let's get some glue on this. So that's that glued. Then we will glue around the edges of the card base at the sunflower, and a little bit around the sunflower to try and keep it in place. Turn it over, stick it on. I try and do that because they should both be the same size, so there shouldn't be any issues with the overlapping or anything like that. I'm going to squash it down. Oh, bit of glue there. Remove the glue that's just splodged onto my paper. Okay, so then we've done that, and then we get our glued sunflower. Remember where the top is, and then pop our sunflower in as well. If you do get a little bit of glue on it, don't worry, you can use a silicone rubber to erase any glue. A normal rubber will work, but if you're using foil, it kind of leaves it a bit dull afterwards. Okay, so then we need to put on our birthday. Why is it little bits of stringy bits? Don't know why. There we go. Right. Then we need a couple of little dots for the eyes. If I can get it off my finger, that is. Okay. Pop a little glue on each one. Let's find one for there. There we go. And then one for the eye. That's not very big, is it? But there we go. Okay, so that's that done. So then we're going to take our border. No, we're not going to do that though, are we? We are going to put it around the edge of here. Sure, I just confused myself just to, you know, give myself palpitations. There we go. Right, so we're going to stick this onto our foil like so. There we go. And then we're going to place this one with some dimensionals, if I can find some. although I'm not sure I've got any big ones left, although actually I do have a couple on here, but then I've got the edges. So if we just get some scissors and cut it like so, then we can use it down the sides, across the middle, waste not, want not, down there, and then this. Thought I'd trimmed that one, obviously not. There, that one can go there, and then that one can go there. Basically, just use up what you need to use up, because you don't want to waste it, and it's actually really good for doing edges. Then we're just going to peel them all off, like so. Oh, there's one left there. Oh, goodness me, thought I'd got them all off. Clearly not. Right, let's move them out of the way. Then we're going to decide where to put this in the middle. Try and get as straight as we can. There we go. That's that. Then we've got to do the inside. So we take our card, and then I think we'll do it in pumpkin pie. So we have the Let's Celebrate You. I like to just check it off, make sure it's inked properly. So you can find the middle, hold it there for a second while the paper absorbs the ink. Ta-da! Okay, put this away before I stick my fingers in it again. Oh, such a messy today. Right, okay, so then once you've done that, place your card, and then you're going to pop that there. So we shall just check it's dry. Then get some liquid glue. Oh my goodness, why is it not coming out? Hang on. Every now and then it's always good to clean the very tip of the glue, see? Because sometimes if you leave it out a little bit while you're doing, you know, if you're going to be using it again in 2 minutes, you don't want to put it away. But if you do that, it does dry in the tip, so it can cause it to block a little bit. So just give it a little twist at the end and off, and it usually sorts it out for you. There we go. Pop the lid back on, seeing as we're just saying we should always do that. Right, then we're going to decide which pieces we're going to use, but we did have a nice thick, quite like that. So we're going to trim off the end, and then trim it there. So we shall have that. Then I think we'll have a pink. And then at the bottom we shall have a gold at the bottom. So then just glue them and stick them on. Not too much glue. If you do find you have a bit too much glue, you can use another piece, pop it on the top, and it'll take some of the glue off, and then you've nearly finished gluing that one ready to put on as well. So if you do the top one and the bottom one first. Oh goodness me. Right, there we go. Top one and the bottom one, and then you can put the pink one in the middle and get your gaps get your gaps right, like so. And there you have your insert. So then we're just going to put some glue on the back of here. Like so. And then we're just going to stick that inside. And there you have it. There we are. And there's your card. You can use this with any cutout, really. You could just cut it out, cut out the shape, even if it's just a flower. If you haven't got the outline like the sunflower comes with, you can do it with any of them, really. And just cut it out of two. You could make two cards then if you made the two different colours and swapped them over so they've got different colours inside. So there you go. So my next video I'm going to do some colouring, and I will give a bit of a tutorial on blending with the blending brushes. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, do have a look at the links below to my other videos and also my blog. All the measurements for the cards and the stuff I've used will be in there. I will also put a link to my shop and anything else you may need. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like, and if you've enjoyed it, please maybe subscribe to my channel at the same time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.